Hello, Divine Souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Loretta, the Infinite Healer, and you are now tuned into Infinite Healing. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, family. How are you doing? I know you're probably like, where Loretta been? We ain't seen a video in like 2-3 days, girl. What's going on? Shadow work, right? So I want to share my experience with you all. And then it'll lead into day 5 because the last video I posted was day 2. But if you follow me on my Instagram and Facebook, you'll see that I did post day 3 and day 4 online, and day 5 will have this video as well as a post on my channel. I was actually really struggling with sharing this because I wanted to keep the energy of the self-love challenge very high. But for me personally, I could no longer ignore my shadow. So before I get into that, I want to share my experience about the last couple of days for me, what it has been like. I really enjoyed the challenge so far. Day 1 was beautiful. Valentine's Day was beautiful for me. Day 2, writing the love letter was just so intimate with me. And I think, honestly, that is what unlocked the door for me to kind of go a little bit deeper with myself. On day 3, I did the reflections of me, and I was feeling really good on day 3. The drawings that I did not anticipate them to come out the way they did at all. Okay. When I was thinking of drawing a reflection of me, I really thought I was going to like draw this face with like butterflies and ladybugs and the galaxy and angels. I just thought it was gonna be unicorns. I had a different vision in my mind, but when I put the pencil to paper, I just allowed my heart to sing onto the paper and to really reflect who I am on the inside, and blew my mind. Okay, I will share them with y'all just because, like, wow, like I was so blown away because I didn't anticipate to come up with these. Yeah, when I say surprised, I mean, like, seriously, y'all, very surprised that what my soul considered to be reflections of me, right? And not with my body, how I see myself here. So this activity also led to more shadow work, because then I was questioning, well, why didn't I see that version of myself? Have I put myself in a box? Have I begun to, shrink myself, really, and not truly see just how out of this world, okay, I am. So the last, I'll say, day or 2 has been more shadow work for me. And I come to realize that shadow work is a part of self-love. It is the hard part of loving yourself. Love embodies so much, and forgiveness and compassion and understanding and connection is a part of love. And I had to do all of those things with myself, because as I began to go on this journey of loving myself, and then starting to ask myself, it started with one small question, like, how come I didn't see myself that big? And that question turned into another question, and it turned into another question, until I was in this place looking around like, wait a minute, I have all these unanswered questions and it's kind of dark in here. And I haven't been here in a while. And I almost forgot how to talk to my shadow. I almost forgot how to be considerate and how to be kind and how to ask what she needs and what she has learned. Yeah. So day 5, what does day 5 look like? Day 5 is called shadow love. It is the hard part of love, right? The tough part of love. And it is seeing ourselves beyond the mirror, beyond this suit, seeing you for who you are in the depths of your heart. You don't have to go that deep because you know you and you should do what's best for you. But I do challenge you to just ask that person a question. Like, I know I was writing affirmations of love, and the affirmation that I wrote for love was, I am deserving of love. And then I made a joke like, well, yeah, I'm deserving of love, but I don't know, somehow fake love keep finding me. Like, I'm like, you really think fake love keep finding you? And I'm like, yeah, like, I don't understand. Like, I have such a big heart. I have so much to give, but I'm fearful that I've done all this work on myself and the past is somehow going to find its way back and fuck it up. And that's a fear of my own. You know, that's a fear of me not really understanding or knowing if I'm ready to move on, or if I have moved on, or where I am in my process. These are all questions for me. And I work through them. I talk through them. I'm still talking through some things. I'm still working through some things. I'm still looking at myself. Still putting pieces together. Still connecting with myself. Still being here with me. And yeah, so when I realized like, oh, this is all based out of fear. This isn't truth. It's not the truth that I know to be true, because even when I say I'm undeserving of love, I'm like, that doesn't even sound right coming off of my tongue. Like, I don't actually feel that way on the inside, but I am afraid. I am fearful. I'm scared that something's bad is going to happen, or I'm going to mess something up, or something's not going to work out the way I think it's going to work out. And this is future stuff, y'all. This ain't even like the here and the now. It's fear of. And your mind will just play stories that don't even make sense, you know. But we entertain it for a while, you know. And then you have to come back to center like, wait a minute. It's not right, Loretta. I feel like I'm babbling, y'all, but I just feel like I needed to share because I want you to see all parts of loving yourself. I want you to really know what the journey looks like. It looks like rainbows and sunshines, and sometimes it looks like, damn, this hurts. Or damn, I don't actually want to be like this. I didn't even know I was like this. I didn't even know I had this trait about myself. Or I've ignored this certain trait for so long, and now I have no other choice but to deal with it. You know, being afraid, being fearful, it's like you can't run from fear. Eventually it comes at your doorstep. Eventually it's standing right in front of you, and you have to make a decision. What are you going to do? Fight or flight, right? Fight or flight. So I want to give you 4 questions or steps that you can do to work with your shadow, and loving your shadow and healing your shadow, conversating with your shadow, opening up that line of communication, so that you can connect with those parts of yourself. And I know this it may bring the energy down just a little bit, But that's also why yesterday I told you to create that playlist, because at the end of this, you're going to listen to that playlist that you created yesterday for day 4. Okay. So first, what are you going to do? What you're going to do is identify what are the traits of your shadow self in regards to love, right? Is there any hurt in love, any pain in love, any regrets, remorse, damages done in love? Identify all of that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to identify, where did those traits come from? Where do they stem from? What's the source? Right? What is it rooted in? And how did you learn them? Did you learn them from a friend, a family member, TV? Or was it a defense mechanism that you've created to shield yourself? And after that, you're going to ask your shadow, after this experience, after holding on to this habit, this idea, this thought, this behavior, for all this time, how has it served you? What have we learned? How can we move forward? And then lastly, you're going to affirm the truth. Affirm what is real. Affirm the light. Affirm love. Then you're going to vibe out with your music. Okay? Now I will say that this has been heavy for me for some time. It's literally all I've been thinking about, and really not wanting to share it. It was just kind of hard for me. But this is part of love. Understanding the good and the bad, right? And understanding all parts of yourself, because that is what helps you grow. And I want to grow in loving myself. I want to grow in loving my family deeper, having deeper connections with friends. And a lot of what I've built, or I'm learning what I've built during my self-love healing process the first time, is that I also built up a lot of walls, a lot of blockages, to where I put myself in a shell, and now I am afraid to come out, afraid because I don't know what the other person's true intentions are. Sometimes some people are really good at disguising themselves. And then also for me, just trusting that God has put in my path now and from here on out, people who love me, people who are true friends, a true person to have a relationship with, right? And that I have the eye of discernment, and that I've learned from my past. But again, it takes me talking with myself and connecting with myself, reassuring those parts of myself. So yeah, I just wanted to share that all with you. I really hope that this helps in your healing process in regards to self-love. I know the challenge probably seemed like it was, I wanted it to be all rainbows and sunshines, but duality, right? The truth. And so we got to go through it. So I hope you all are enjoying the self-love challenge. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, so that you can get the post if I do not upload to YouTube, okay, or if I do not upload to IGTV. So thank you so much, and I'll see you all later. Bye.